Hi guys, DeMoose Art here, back with another video, and today we're going to be doing an art challenge. If you guys haven't seen my previous art challenges, I will put them up here somewhere or I'll link them in the description. And today we're going to be drawing with these color pencils from Flying Tiger here in Denmark. They're really cheap. They cost me like 10 krona, which is the equivalent to $1. I'm going to be drawing one of my favorite YouTubers, Draw with Jazza. Amazing artist on YouTube, and he's just great. Like, I love him. I love his videos. He's part of the reason why I started doing these art challenges. The energy that he has and everything, it's just fun videos. So I thought, let me try him. If you guys want to see any tutorials, got my Patreon, link is in the description. Want any prints, link is also in the description. Go check it out. I'm gonna try draw with Jazza. Try making realistic with cheap pencils. I'm used to saying pencils. This is gonna be fun. No, it's not, but we're gonna get into it. Let's go. So we got the pencils, we got a sharpener. Check. Now we're gonna test out one of the pencils just to see how they function and just how dark it can go, how light it can go, just to see the way it works. And yeah, I'm gonna mix orange on top just to see how they blend as well. And I am pretty satisfied. So now we're gonna get into it, boy. Let's go. We started off by using pink and stuff. We're just gonna mess around right now just to figure out how colors blend and overlap and stuff. But we started with the eye, and the main color that I was using at the start was pink because Jazz is pretty pale. He's not really tanned or anything like that, so I was using pink at the start and then trying to overlap brown and orange on top of that. And one thing that I didn't realize at the beginning is that the pencils needed sharpening all the time. Because I'm so used to using ballpoint pen, I don't use a sharpener or anything like that. The pen it's just ink that keeps flowing. So I kind of forgot that I need to sharpen my pencils. So at points my pencils were really flat. It wasn't until I got to like the middle of the drawing I was like, wait a minute, I should be sharpening these pencils, because they weren't giving me the sharpness that I needed. And after that I started sharpening it, and they looked really, it started to bring out the sharpness in the certain areas that I needed. And it was just, yeah, it was just getting much better. At the start I was like, no, this is getting bad, I don't want to do this, what am I, this is not me. But it's an art challenge, and that's the whole point. Take you out of your comfort zone and just have fun with it. So after that I started having fun with it and just going with the flow, adding shading to certain areas, darkness. Because the light source is from the right hand side, that's why the left hand side is a bit darker with the eye and the shading around the eye. I added a lot of like dark tones like black and brown in them areas, because that's where the shadow is and darkness compared to the right side. That's why you see one of the eyes is darker than the other. But yeah, started drawing the mouth and stuff, and yeah, just kept on going with it. It was difficult because there were some tones that I wasn't getting from the pencils. I think I did pretty well with what I had. I guess in some way color pencils are not that much different to ballpoint pen, because the first layer that you apply doesn't really mean that much. It's just the first layer, because you're gonna be adding a lot of stuff on top of it, so it doesn't really matter how clean it looks and stuff like that, because it's gonna change. I had to add a little dimple there for Jazza, because he's got that little dimple when he smiles, can't forget that. Because he's blonde, the hair was a problem. It was a big problem for me. I was like, he's blonde, like how am I gonna make this blonde looking blonde? How am I gonna make blonde? So I just kept on mixing black, brown, yellow, different colors, just until I got to the point where I was like, okay, that looks blonde enough, or is close. The colors were limited and it was a struggle. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I struggled with this. I just kept on going back to it and playing around with it until I was like, yep, this is it, no more. Started adding a couple of creases on the forehead just to give it that realistic factor, because with realism is always like little details that make it a little bit more realistic. I'll be answering some couple of questions that I got from one of my patrons on Patreon. The question was, how many hours did I spend on this? This took me around 2.5 hours. Not that long, I didn't spend that long on it. 2.5 hours. And do I draw every day? Not every day, but now the fact that I've got some time off work, I'm trying to draw every day, because once I start work again, I'm not gonna have that much time to create art. That's part of the reason why I made my Patreon, so I can try and make this a full-time job, so I can just focus on my artwork and create content for people, how try helping with art, and this is what I love doing. But it is what it is. People got bills, have to pay bills, and so I have to work part-time. But I try to draw every day, and even if it's just a quick 2 hours, it's good therapy. I love it. It makes me happy, so that's why I do it. Another question she asked me is, how many drawings do I do a week? And right now I'm trying to do 3 drawings a week. One is for Patreon and YouTube, art challenge, and a sketch Sunday. So they're the 3 videos that I'm trying to do right now. And yeah, it probably will go down. I'll probably keep sketch Sunday and the actual drawing for Patreon and YouTube. I'm trying to create 4 drawings a month for my patrons, up to 4 drawings a month. If I can get 2 to 3 every month, I'll be happy with that. It's gonna help people out, but I aim for 3 videos a week right now. So let me talk to you, my peoples. This drawing right here, these pencils, oh my goodness, they gonna give me stress. Huh? I almost lost my mind. From the moment I started, I was like, why you gonna do me like this? And I had to reflect on the moment, take it down, cool down, and say, Musa, you spent $1 on these pencils. Don't get too excited thinking that they're gonna be like amazing. They were dead. They were just terrible, and I was just like, how am I gonna create a realistic drawing with these type of pencils? But I'm not disappointed in the final result. I think I did pretty well with the tools that I had, you know what I mean? If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, still give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe to DeMoose Art. I'm DeMoose. I'm out. Catch you in the next video. Peace.